Welcome to the first episode of the series that I'm really excited to bring to you. Whether you're someone new to the gym, starting their own fitness journey, or someone with loads of experience looking for that potential trick to take them to the next level, this series is for you. Across this series, we're going to be covering tips and tricks on how to program, how to train around a busy lifestyle, what to focus on whether you're at home or at the gym, and some nutritional advice. All whilst keeping everything as simple as we can. So why am I starting this series? As a PT for the last year, I've heard people say that they don't have time. And my counter argument to that would be, it's not that they don't have time, it's that they don't know where to start. And this is what this series is about. Helping people out at the start of their fitness journey and keeping training as simple as possible. And how are we going to keep it as simple as possible? We're going to follow the acronym KISS. Keep it simply stupid. You'll see this covered across this whole series. But first, a little introduction about me. I'm Tom, I'm 24 years old, and I'm currently a strength and conditioning intern coach at a semi-professional rugby club. I am also an S&C coach at amateur rugby club down in Leicester. I have previously done work for a university in the Netherlands for their rowing program as an S&C, where I've been on 2 camps abroad in Spain and Portugal and done a mini training camp in Cambridge as well. With one of those crews, I've been their personal S&C for about a year or 2 now, and it is probably one of the most rewarding jobs I've had so far. But I haven't always just been an S&C and personal trainer. I've also had a 9-to-5 job. And balancing all 3 of those jobs whilst training and maintaining my social life has been hectic, to say the least. So it kind of goes to prove that no matter how busy you are, if you know how to train and are efficient in it, you can make the time. I will just say this though, I have now been training for 10 years, so it is a part of my lifestyle. I'm currently training Olympic weightlifting and dabbling in a bit of high rocks with some endurance training as I am preparing myself for a mixed high rocks relay. Now, during those 10 years of training, it has not been plain sailing all the time. I've had some really good highs and some really bad lows through injuries, programs potentially not coming off, and just making mistakes left, right, and center with nutrition, recovery, and it all led up to just a shit show, really. And through this series, I want to show you my mistakes, kind of where I went wrong, and help you avoid them as well. So what is my sporting background? Obviously, I've said I'm doing Olympic weightlifting at the moment with a bit of high rocks and some endurance. But what did I do when I was younger? Well, I was fortunate enough to play rugby, football, cricket, hockey, dabbled in a bit of swimming even though I was awful, and I did some athletics. Started off my young athletics career as a 1500 meter runner because I'm practically 70% legs, and I finished it running the 400 meters. And I've also coached myself through a full distance triathlon, which I will probably never ever do again, but never say never, I guess. But enough about me. What is in today's episode? On the menu today, we are going to be building an upper body session. So without further ado, let's jump in. We have 4 areas to cover: the vertical pull, the horizontal pull, the vertical push, and the horizontal push. So what are a few of these exercises? I'm going to pop down in the corner and get a few of these exercises up on the screen whilst we discuss them. Hello from down in the corner, where we'll call Coach's Corner now. So the first area we are going to be focusing on is the vertical pull. This is going to be targeting the lats, where we either pull a bar down to us or we're pulling ourselves up. So what 2 exercises can we do to target the lats here? Lat pull down and pull-ups. Next area is horizontal pull. This is also going to be targeting the lats, but in a different plane. So what exercises can we do here? We can do cable row, chest supported row, single arm dumbbell bent over rows, pendlay rows. Now we're moving on to our first push area, starting with vertical push. 2 exercises, barbell shoulder press and dumbbell shoulder press. And then finishing off with probably everyone's favorite area to hit, horizontal push. With this area, we are targeting the chest. Some movements to hit this area: barbell bench press, dumbbell bench press, and dumbbell incline bench press. So now we've covered exercises for all 4 main areas of our upper body. What you may have noticed is that it's mainly focused around barbells and dumbbells, also known as free weights. So why have I focused around free weights? For me, it's my bread and butter. I find the body to respond to it better than the fixed and cable machines, especially for sports. The reason is, when we're doing heavy barbell work or dumbbell work, it engages more of our core, especially in the heavy compound lifts, such as squats, deadlifts, and bench press. I've also found that it builds confidence a lot faster starting on the free weights than it does on the fixed machines, because it allows you to get, to a certain extent, comfortable with that instability and build the weights up as you become more stable. But please don't get me wrong. There is a time and a place for cables and fixed machines to be used in programs. Just like I said, we had the lat pull down and cable row for our vertical pull and horizontal pull. We also use fixed machines and cables for injured players and people coming into rehab again, just because it's that little bit safer and a little bit more stable. And just to finish this video, I want to give you a bonus superset workout to put into your next upper body day. A superset is something we'll cover in more depth in another video. The 2 movements are incline dumbbell bench press and chest supported row. This is one of my favorite supersets, as you can do it 2 ways, depending on how time limited you are. The first way is completing 3 sets of 10 reps on each movement. How do you do this? You complete 10 reps of the dumbbell incline bench press, straight into 10 reps of the chest supported row, then you rest about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and you repeat that for 2 more sets. And the second way to complete this superset is set a timer for 5 minutes. Pick a weight that you can do about 9 to 10 reps on that first set for both of the movements. Start the timer, complete as many reps as you can in that first set, drop the weights, go straight into that chest supported row, but this time you're not going to give a rest after the chest supported row. You pick the dumbbells back up after it and go straight back into the dumbbell incline bench press and complete as many reps as you can. When you break after that, you're straight back into the chest supported row. You're doing this continuously for 5 minutes. And that is it. We have just completed an upper body session. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below on what you want to know about the gym to help you and others progress in their fitness journey. This is why we lift, and I'll catch you in a bit.